smashed on the floor and I knocked a tea everywhere.
Stuck to me now.
Oh no, sorry. You'll have to film with a t-shirt.
Oh, I'm not kitchen.
Oh no, I was enjoying. Hi everyone! So today me and Katrina are going to be doing a Q&A. She's asked you guys some questions on her Instagram. She's asked me to start the vlog, which is why I'm doing it. The video, it's easier. So we're going to answer some of your questions, basically. Are you ready?
Oh, I can't, Jess.
Jasey's been a good boy.
Alright, so the first question we got, which is your favourite childhood memory?
Ooh. I can't remember like one single childhood memory. Probably all the holidays we had abroad.
I was going to say when I used to chase you around garden with
a worm. Thanks, Trina. That's a great childhood memory for me. Next question.
Tips on bringing up a child young.
Oh, tips would be, oh, the camera!
Because that's before we start.
My tip would be, live your life a little before you have children. We both had teen children.
I was 17 when I was pregnant with Liam and I had her at 8.
I were almost 20 with Isabel. But I would not change doing the way I did it for the world. But
you have more energy and find it easier when you're younger though.
Yeah.
The older you get, the more tired you get.
Yeah, that's true. But I definitely say, like, if you can wait, like, then I'd definitely wait and try and live your life a little bit first.
25.
To like 25, 26, yeah. I mean, there's no right or wrong age, but I definitely try and wait and live a little bit more before you have children, because I don't think anything can prepare you for how hard it actually is being in charge of a tiny human. It's so incredibly difficult.
Take the help if you're offered it.
Yeah, definitely accept help. If you're in a position now where you're a teen and you've already got a child, obviously that advice is not going to help you at all. So yeah, like Trina said, accept help wherever you can. And my biggest tip would be something that might sound quite daunting, and that's to go out and go to playgroups, because I didn't do any of that with Isabel and I was so isolated from my whole family during that time. Yeah, we were. I didn't have any friends, not even one. And I don't know, I just found it so much more difficult than when I had Esme and I went to playgroups. You just meet so many friends, and I know it's so daunting that first time going and you think that no one's going to talk to you. Just go up to people and say hi. You'll be surprised at how many more people feel exactly the same as you do and are nervous. So that would be my biggest tip.
Yeah. Sarah and Katrina, what is the story behind your first and middle names?
Well, I don't know the story behind my names. I was actually going to be called Danielle, and then I remember my mum said that my grandma or something made her change it right at the last minute to Sarah, and my middle name's Louise, so Sarah Louise. There's no story behind it, it's just that Katrina doesn't have a middle name, but she used to pretend she did. No, you did. She used to pretend that she was.
Yeah, I would not give her a middle name. And
let's say it. What were it? 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Katrina Rose.
Katrina Rose.
It's a beautiful name. We're not taking the mick out the name, but
I used to be in love with Leonardo DiCaprio, right? And I used to pretend that I was married, and because I couldn't have my last name as Rose, because I was already Dixon, I went for Rose, and I would pretend it in my own imagination
that she was Katrina Rose Dixon. And she used to tell everybody that. Everyone used to say, what's your name? And I used to go Sarah, and she'd go Katrina Rose.
Can't believe you told them that.
So there's a little story for you. I should be filming that for my channel, that was funny.
Okay, so the other question is, what is your favourite thing about one another?
Ooh, might take me a long time to think of this. Okay, my favourite thing about Katrina is she's very giving.
I am.
Alright. She's very giving, so she'd give you like anything in a cupboard. She'd even give me her last biscuit, but she didn't have any, so
kids about then.
Couldn't have one. But she is very giving. If you ever need anything, she'll do it. If you need a lift to the other side of the country, she'll make it happen and she'll give you that lift. And she's very caring, so that's my favourite thing about you. Whack mine at me. Come on. Come on. No, whoa. We're not getting away with that. Oh no, I wouldn't travel you to the other side of the country. Need something different.
Right, I can't think about, so next question. Who was the naughtiest when you was younger?
with you?
Remember in high school? You used to go out, I didn't.
You never went? You were skiving? She never went to high school, she skived.
It was a very difficult time for me in school, okay?
It was.
Very difficult.
It was a very difficult time, which is why she was the naughtiest. I was good. You think I was?
No, I was really good in year 7. I was praised because I never
Year
met
7. Then 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my gosh, you think I'm naughty than you? I can't believe you think that. All of our family will say Katrina.
Well, yeah, but
Ask anybody in our family, they'll all say Katrina.
I struggled, so that was my way of coping.
Yeah.
Who is the cleverest? Wow, I might come across that I'm dumb and that I don't know stuff.
No,
I'm actually rather smart.
I think we're both as smart as each other.
Yeah, when it...
Or both as thick as each other.
Yeah. When I need to know something and then I know it.
Yeah.
If it's not interesting.
I don't think there's a more cleverer one out of us two.
Ooh.
I don't think there's a more cleverer.
This is a funny one. Right. When did you... I'm going to tell them why. When did you both move out of home? And I want to know how you both met your husband and boyfriend. Now, I think were you 15 or 16? She used to make a really big mess in the bedroom.
You lie.
No, I do not. And
you lie.
Like, this is why she moved, right? I used to always have to clean the mess up, and then she'd mess it back up. And my mum said, if you don't clean this bedroom up, you can get out. She packed the bags and moved to my nana's. Left me to clean all the mess up. How old are you?
We're off. I think I was 16.
16 an hour.
No, that was like the thing that did happen, that actually did happen. My mum didn't say you have to clean up or you're out. I'm sure she was like, go and clean that bedroom. And I was like, it's not my mess, it's Katrina's. And she was like, you clean it all up. And I was like, right, I'm moving out. And I left and I went to my nana's.
You didn't come back, did you?
No, I didn't come back. So I left when I was 16. It wasn't necessarily that I moved out because I had to clean my bedroom. That was often an argument in this house, whose mess it was. But
I did. When you used to make me tickle your back for penny sweets.
Oh my gosh, don't tell people that. I'm only kidding. But I did actually move out for space. I was 16 and I felt like I was at a stage in life, and I think you were as well, where we wanted our own space, we wanted our own freedom, and we just wanted to be...
I was 17 when I moved out.
We didn't have a really close relationship at that time in our lives, and it was difficult sharing a bedroom, and it were a really small bedroom. And so yeah, I moved out because my mum told me to clean it, but it wasn't actually that, it was more the need for space.
I think you forget you say small bedroom, I've got 3 boys in that bedroom.
Katrina still lives in the same house.
I do.
That we grew up in when we were
30 years.
30 years, we've been here out longer. 31 or
yeah.
32. But I was starting 6th form. Katrina had got her first job, and I just wanted my own space. So, oh, careful, Harrison. So that's why, yeah, I moved out at 16 because I got told to clean my bedroom.
And how did you meet your boyfriend at the time?
What about you moving out? Do you want to say when you moved out?
I was 17 and I got into trouble for moving out, but I was going.
Katrina had a boyfriend that was older than her.
6 years older.
6 years older, but you were only 6. How old were you?
16 when I met
16,
him,
yeah. So Trina's like,
I'm not with him no more. After 7 years though, it lasted.
Yeah. Right, and how did you meet your husband's boyfriend? I worked, I got a night job in a pub after having Isabel, just to be able to pay for mine and Isabel's flat, a house that we moved into. So I had to get a job to pay for that, and I met a group of friends, and Chris was part of the group of friends, so that's just how I met Chris, at the pub where I worked.
You can say that.
Right.
Have you... Oh.
Yeah, you just read it out again.
Have you always been close as sisters?
I don't think we've always been close as sisters. I don't think we've never had like a big fallout where we've just never spoke or we've hated each other or anything like that. But just generally, just generally growing up, we argued a lot. There's only 10 months between me and Katrina, so we argued quite. We're just very similar as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
And I feel like we argued quite a lot. And there were times growing up, obviously, just normal sibling arguments, sibling rivalry. And then I feel like between the age when I moved out at 16, between then and about age 23, I don't feel like we didn't spend quality time together ever.
No.
It was just like I'd come up and see my mum and Katrina, but then I'd be like, hiya, and she'd be like, hiya, and that were it. To be honest, I feel like since my mum passed away, we got really close. Do you?
Yeah, we were before.
We were before then, yeah, because obviously we both had children. It was really weird, like when she got pregnant with Leah, I was pregnant with Isabella. When she was pregnant with Tyler, I was pregnant with Esme. And so we went through that together, which was actually really nice, and I feel like that's what brought us closer together, when we got pregnant with the girls. But we didn't have a really close relationship prior to that. But yeah, I feel like now we do. Oh, yeah.
Right, this one we don't actually, it says, what's your all-time favourite movie to watch together? Now we don't sit and watch movies together, but I have found some old videotapes.
I can't believe this. I actually cried when I found out.
Yeah, cried with our mum on it, so that's what we're going to be sat watching together.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
As soon as I get video, we just need a video.
My nana bought a camcorder when we were about 7 or something, between 7 and our whole childhood. She recorded on a camcorder and put it on a VCR. Yeah, all our holidays, our Christmases, and my mum's on these tapes, and Katrina's found them. I can't believe it. Oh, she's found some. She's found a few of them. So we need to get a VCR now to play it on. And I'm just literally so excited. I can't wait to sit down and watch them. We'll have to film that. We should film our reactions to watch them.
When are you going to get an... Oh, this is from Stacey. When are you going to get an hobby and come and decorate for me? That's because I've been uploading them weird videos. I need a hobby.
Oh, yeah. Katrina uploads really funny Snapchat
Stacey,
videos of herself slugging down the steps and random...
Only on Facebook, no one else can see them. Stacey, when I'm free on a Monday and a Tuesday from next week, so if you want me to come and decorate.
Jace is talking to you.
Hello. What is the best present you've ever got each other? I used to get you some good Christmas presents.
I was just going to say, I don't think you've ever bought me one.
Yeah, we have.
It can't be that good.
I've got pictures. You sat here and you got that black, your hair black.
Yeah, that's the only one I can remember. That were a chocolate bar with my name.
The best present I ever got for Sarah for her 30th birthday, I threw her a wicked
party.
Surprise birthday party.
She did, and a really special one as well.
And a cake,
my mum
had Castle cake.
Yeah, and our mum had just passed away the month before, so it were a really special party. Sounds really weird that my mum passed away and we had a really special party, but my mum had been part of planning that, hadn't she?
Yeah.
So it were really special, and I'll never forget that.
You ever got me was a car.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I bought you a car.
You did?
I saved it. Oh my god, I was about to say that glass that were engraved with Katrina on it with a witch. Because she was born on Halloween.
Yeah. Happy Halloween birthday, Katrina.
Yeah. Oh, but now, yeah, you can. Aw. Oh, we bought each other some nice presents.
So, who's the better singer? Sarah. I've got no tone at all.
You have?
I haven't.
You're not a bad singer. I had singing lessons growing up. Oh, do you remember that CD I recorded? Oh gosh, that's fine.
Oh, where is that?
Cringe.
She went to a record studio and recorded us. Oh, really?
No, it wasn't her. No, it was in college. It was in like college.
Oh.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. We won't talk about that.
No. Who's the craziest one? Me.
You. Yeah, I'm more sensible. She's
random.
more, don't care what anyone thinks. I'm going out with a turkey on my head. And that's that.
Yeah, if you live life caring about...
I agree, I wish I were more like you sometimes. Oh, little man is crying.
Jess has got some questions.
What do you want to ask Auntie Katrina? Have you got any biscuits? Oh no, my mum asked you.
Sorry, I wish I let them all. Right, that is all the questions we are going to be answering today. If you would like any more questions answered,
I liked doing that. I want to do more. We should do a part 2.
Yeah. If you want us to do a part 2, then head over to well, my Instagram. You don't get much on yours, do you?
No, no one visits my Instagram.
Head over to my Instagram and leave the questions on there, and we will do another video answering them.
Okay. Thank you for watching.
Bye.